Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and today we're going to be reviewing Lies by Guns N' Roses. So this is another part in my Guns N' Roses discography, and this is their second studio album, but it's not much of a studio. I mean, only 4 of the tracks are actually new to it, and well, the other 4 were recorded live, so... But anyway, it was released in 1988 and has sold over 5 million copies worldwide to date. And as I said, the first 4 songs are from the Live Suicide EP, and the last 4 songs are all acoustic songs. So quite interesting from Guns N' Roses to do this. So the track listing is, this is from the EP first. So from the EP is Reckless Life, Nice Boys, Move to the City, and Mama Kin. Okay, and the new acoustic stuff, even though it's not new, I mean this was made in 1988, is Patience, Used to Love Her, You're Crazy, and One in a Million. Now, one of those songs, You're Crazy, was actually released on Appetite for Destruction, so we'll go over that a bit later. But anyway, here is the album cover of Live Suicide EP, just if you're interested. It's just in the booklet. Okay, so let's start out then with the Live Suicide EP, and this starts out with Reckless Life, which was originally written by Axl and Izzy for Hollywood Woes, and it's actually included on the compilation The Root of Gin R, which is a Hollywood Woes compilation. And this song starts out with Slash shouting in a very friendly way, "Hey fuckers, suck on guns and fucking roses." You know, interesting way to open an album. And this, yeah, so this song, it certainly demonstrates a war punk sound that they have. You can tell this song was not very well recorded, but I mean, what can you expect? They were pretty poor, so couldn't afford anything better at that time in 1986. I mean, you know, what can you expect? I mean, would this song have belonged on Appetite? No. Does it mean it's bad? No, but it's not that good, to be honest. I think the way Axl's voice is recorded as well is a bit off. I think it's a bit too whiny on this song, and you know, I'm a big fan of his voice, but Slash's guitar work really good on it, as I'd expect. So then we get to Nice Boys, which is a cover of a Rose Tattoo song, one of the influences of Guns N' Roses, along with other bands like Hanoi Rocks. And it starts out with a great drum beat by Adler, and Slash's riff is, you know, really nice opening it. And I have to say, I did enjoy this song. I can't say I know the original version of this, but I really enjoyed this song. Guns give it great energy, and again, more war punk energy. You can certainly see the influence these type of songs and bands had on Appetite. And also, again, Slash's guitar work is as wonderful as ever, yeah. Good song, Nice Boys is. And then we get to Move to the City, which is written by Izzy and some other people that I don't really know who they are. It certainly has what I would call that sort of Izzy G&R vibe that songs he writes have. That sort of laid back groove underpinning the vocals. It's a typical characteristic I always think of Izzy songs. Again, another good song, but is it as memorable as later stuff? Hell no. It's still a decent song. Then we get to Mama Kin, which is the last song on the EP, and it's a cover of the Aerosmith song. And they really are one of Guns N' Roses' biggest influence. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Slash virtually worshipped Joe Perry back then. And Axl starts this song in another polite song by saying, "This is a song about your fucking mother." Yeah, not the nicest way to start a song, but hey, this is GNR. And this is, again, it's just a nice cover, and it's well done by everyone. No real complaints. So let's move on to the pretty interesting side of this album, which is the all-acoustic side. So this section opens with Patience. This is really a hidden Guns classic. It got to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, and this song is about failed relationships in general, but especially about the strained relationship of Axl and his now ex-wife, Erin Everly. And this song does not actually feature Adler at all. I don't think many of these do. Not quite sure. As it has no drums. and it starts with Axl gently whistling over acoustic guitars with a lovely lead lick by Slash before getting into the main riff. And Axl may not actually he really does not like his voice on any of these acoustic tracks. He says he was touring a lot on Appetite and his voice was just not up to the standard. But personally, I think his voice is good on them. It's not quite as good as some songs on Use Your Illusion, but I still think it's pretty good. I mean, you know, his voice fits the songs perfectly, and the chorus is just so catchy. It really is a staple GNR song that they all play live to this day. Axl played it on his last tour, and Slash played it on his last tour with Miles Kennedy as well. It's a wonderful ballad, and certainly shows, you know, they are just talented songwriters. And then we get to Used to Love Her, which was actually written as a joke by Izzy after he disliked a song on the radio which was about some guy whining about a broad who was treating him badly. This is another good song, but it's nothing special and not half as good as Patience. But still, decent song. Then we get to You're Crazy. Now, this name should be very familiar to all you GNR fans, because this song is on Appetite for Destruction. So, why is it on here, you may ask? Well, the answer is, this is how it was originally meant to be. It was meant to be an acoustic track. They just converted it to the hard rock track that we all know and love, especially for Appetite, because they felt with things, well, with Sweet Child of Mine, they didn't want anything else ballady. That's why November Rain was originally possibly going to be on Appetite, but took it off because they said they already had one ballad on that album. And I'd have to say, I really do love this version. Really works absolutely brilliantly, and I'd actually say it probably is better than the electric one, which I also love dearly. Now the last song is One in a Million, and this one could take a while because there's a lot of controversy surrounding this song. First I'll just tell you what it's about though. Axl says it's about his experiences of being hustled at a Greyhound track, you know, sort of round about when he first arrived in LA. Now the controversy is that people have accused him of being homophobic and racist on this song. So let's start with the homophobia. The lyrics from this is just direct quote: "Immigrants and faggots, they make no sense to me. They come to our country and think they'll do as they please, like start some mini Iran or spread some effing disease. And they talk so many goddamn ways, it's all Greek to me." So yeah, that is what he wrote, and many people have interpreted this as homophobic, and you know, I can't see why. He's effectively calling gays a disease. I mean, yeah, and he also, his first comment after this was a bit dodgy. He was saying how he was so he was so pro-heterosexuality and he didn't understand gays, and said a lot of dodgy things like this. But he later sort of, you know, put that statement to one side, and his official statement was about how many of his heroes are Elton John and Freddie Mercury, who, of course, are gay, or in Freddie Mercury's case, was gay. Personally, I think Axl could well be homophobic after those lyrics. I don't know, it could have just been some anger he had a particular gay or something, but it seemed a bit dodgy to me, I have to say, and his first comment certainly does come across as a bit iffy. Now the racist allegations. So the real racist bit in here is, "Police and niggers, that's right, get out of my way." That's the racist part. And in response to the racist allegations, he's actually become very, very angry. He's not at all happy about being labelled a racist. He hates it when people try and use this song to promote racism. And he said that this song was actually just aimed at some particular black people who tried to rob him. Now, I don't personally think that this is racist. Well, no, okay, let's get straight. I think it can be interpreted as racism, but I don't think he was directly meaning it to be racist. Yeah, I don't think it's meant to offend itself, but he's just expressing his anger about his experiences in LA, and just happens to have come across a bad bunch of black people, and made a stupid judgment that sounds like he's judging the whole race of people. I think it was very silly the way he wrote it, very silly. And yeah, people have also come across as offensive to the police as well. And it really does, all this controversy certainly does overshadow the song when the music's great. I just think he was lyrically very silly. So in conclusion, Lies, it's not an essential part of the GNR discography. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable, but if you're just getting into GNR, don't pick up this album. This is an album for, a big fan or hardcore fan like me. So thanks for watching. This has been the Album Man. Comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.